Prince Clem Agba, Minister of State for Budget and National Planning, has called for sound agriculture-related data for effective policy formulation and strategies. Abba said this at the 2022 African Statisticians Day celebration, usher and producer dialogue held at the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS) headquarters in Abuja. He said a sound agricultural data would improve strategies on attaining food security while informing government policies and strategies on poverty.
Modern methods and innovative technologies is undoubtedly the right way to go if we as a country and indeed the continent of Africa are to achieve all our lofty developmental plans and strategies. I am glad that the National Bureau of Statistics is taking on this challenge of using the right modern methods to produce the right agricultural data the country needs, and the government will continue to provide the required support. But we have to reduce poverty in a sustainable way such that we also promote growth.
The minister gave the assurance that the statistics that come out from NBS would not be tampered with by the ministry, saying we will never interfere with it, but use it as it is.
It is not for us to begin to launder government. The purpose of government is to deliver the greatest good to the greatest number of people. So if the statistics show that there are issues, we have to release them as they are so that the relevant MDAs, the relevant states, the relevant stakeholders who should deal with them and ensure that the right thing is done so that we are on the right path to growth would know and then focus on those areas. And that's one of the reasons that we decided to carry out the multidimensional poverty index survey.
The Statistician General of the Federation, Prince Samuel Adenira, said the theme for this year's celebration was apt because of the peculiar times the country and Africa were presently in.
The issue of food security and nutrition has been a topical issue in many countries across Africa. A major importer of grain from Ukraine, the situation is further exacerbated or making worse by the security challenges and recently the flood that have affected farming across the country. Producing and using the right agricultural statistics to inform policies and interventions that could help boost output, improve nutrition, as well as food security in Africa is of high priority and a matter of urgency in Nigeria. I'm glad to say that in MBS, we have already started this process of using modern day technology to collect agricultural data.
Dr. Ebu Gade, President, Nigerian Statistical Association, said the impacts of the Russian-Ukraine crisis and other ancillary issues on the food crisis in Africa underscored the relevance of the theme in building the Africa of our dreams.
It is pertinent to mention that if Nigeria as a nation can feed its citizens, bulk of its challenges will be drastically minimized, if not completely eradicated. Hence, strengthening the data system by modernizing the production and use of agricultural statistics with a view of informing policies to improve resilience in agriculture, nutrition and food security in Nigeria cannot be overemphasized. This is particularly important considering the likely impact the recent floods could have on nutrition and food security of our nation in the short to medium term.
The theme for this year's celebration is strengthening data systems by modernizing the production and use of agricultural statistics, informing policies with a view to improving resilience in agriculture, nutrition, and food security in Africa.